Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you've been with me, my name is Carly. If you've been here before, welcome back. You might have spotted my bare face, so I think you know what that means. We're going to test out some lovely new products. I've been on a shopping spree this weekend and spent quite some money, but also made a fun new discovery that apparently just really missed me in the makeup news. I am Dutch, for those of you who don't know. Not that it's really relevant, but there is a Dutch brand called Hema, which is like I'd say like a drugstore-like brand. It's a store where they basically sell everything from towels to clothing to, you know, beauty products as well. And they recently launched a new line of beauty products, very on trend, both in packaging, in branding. Immediately pulled my attention because it's really affordable, but it also made me think of another brand. I'm going to show you one product and see if you can guess which one. Doesn't that remind you of the Glossier Skin Tint? A little bit. So of course I scanned the counter for like everything that they had. So I got a nice selection of products here that I'm going to try out today and see how I like them. I've already prepped my skin with some moisturizer. I'm not wearing any primer. Usually I don't with foundations, so we're just gonna see. Oh, I didn't even say what the brand was called. The collection is called B.A.E before anything else, which made me just cringe a little bit deep in my heart because that's like internet slang from, what, 7 years ago? But you know, they try, so it's okay, it's okay. But the packaging, first of all, they did a great job, I think, on packaging. Very clean, very minimal. Second thing I really like about this makeup line is it is completely vegan and cruelty-free. Which, I mean, 2019, hello, rest of the other makeup brands that still test on animals, wake up. It really spoke to me, it stood out to me in the store, and I'm really kind of excited to try it out. So I'm starting with the Shake Up Skin Tint, which is said to be an ultralight foundation. Also, it has an anti-pollution protection system, whatever that may mean. It says shake before use, dermatologically tested. Well, great, so we're gonna try it. I'm going to shake it as instructed. I'm using the shade 01. I use the palette shade in practically everything in the world, so also in this one. And I'm debating whether I'm going to try applying it with a brush or a sponge. I'm just going to see the texture first. Okay, pretty liquidy. It's water base. I think I'm going to use a brush. So what I usually do with foundations is I just like dot it all over my face and then blend it out after. Doesn't really smell of anything, which is great because my skin is quite on the sensitive side, so it could react to some things like perfume. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out using a BH Cosmetics number 3 brush, which is basically just a flat top kabuki. Okay, so blending that in was very, very smooth. As you might be able to tell, the coverage on this is quite natural and light. It covers like most of my redness that I have on my cheeks. I have a patch of like acne, something over there, got some over there as well, and some redness around my nose, and it covers that up really nicely. It leaves the skin feeling velvety, so you can still see there's a little bit of dewiness on my face. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but there's still a little bit of dewiness to my face, but it looks quite radiant, like healthy skin. This to me looks like healthy skin. So that's a good start, I think. Okay, moving on. We are going to use the No More Spots Concealer, which still has a sticker on, and I'm going to rip off. Oh, that one pretty easy. Comes with a slightly slanted doe foot applicator. Also using this in a shade 01, I believe. Has to be, can't be another shade. Yes, shade 01. So I'm just gonna dot that underneath my eyes, a little bit on my nose, and a bit on the acne patches. And I have a nice little scar right there that I'm going to cover up as well. I'm just going to blend this in with the Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer. As far as the coverage goes, it's not hefty full coverage. It's like, I'd say a natural coverage. Very nice, gives that velvety touch and finish as well. Same as with the foundation, I think. As I'd say, usually people would use a foundation to like brighten underneath the eyes, and for anybody with like a darker skin type than me, that would work within this range, I think. But I'm just literally so pale that I can't. But I don't really mind. Yeah, as you can see, like underneath my eyes, it blended in very well. I think I look very fresh. It also took away a little bit of the under eye discoloration that I have, but I don't really have a lot. Yeah, on my spot, I can still see it showing through, but I actually really enjoy that, so it looks really like skin. Yeah, also on the acne patch, blended nicely. Doesn't feel tacky, feels quite dry. Yeah, not dry like in dry skin, but like not tacky anymore, so promising. Okay, so what I got as well is the blush in a tube blusher. I got this in the shade number 3, Sweetie Pie. Just like a, I'd say like a dusty peachy pink. I usually like to go for like a bright pink as well as a more muted tone, so I just wanted to try this to see, because I did not buy any of their powder products, so I don't have a powder bronzer with me. I do have a contour stick with me. If I feel like I want a little bit more definition in the face, I can add that, but just to keep it all within one brand, I'm gonna try out this blush. And this made me think of the Cloud Paint by Glossier as well. Ooh! Oh, it's quite metallic-y actually. Don't know if you can see that, but it has like quite a metallic finish to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna dot that around my cheek area and then blend it out with the Real Techniques stippling brush. Ooh, that sets rather quickly. Okay, you have to be rather quick with this because it can end up like a bit patchy. Try picking up some colour straight from the brush onto the skin to make it maybe a bit more even. Okay, so I like the finish of it very much. I like the effect that it gives to the cheeks. This one is quite subtle. I would say you can build it up quite a bit if you wanted to. I'm doing that to my right cheek as we speak. But overall, I think it's quite a nice effect. Yeah, like I mentioned, it sets pretty fast, so you have to work a bit faster with it than you might be used to. But you know, once you know that, that's quite easy to work around. Okay. Move on to the next product on the face. As I said, mentioned before, I did not buy a bronzer. The only thing I did buy was a highlighter, and it's a cream highlighter in the shade number 1, Jupiter. And it's just a little pearlescent champagne gold, I'd like to say. And I think I'm just gonna apply this straight to the cheeks and down the nose to see what it looks like. To me, quite a subtle glow. It's a bit sticky, but that's like normal with a cream highlighter product. Did not really lift off any of that base, that's great. Did lift off some of that concealer on my nose, I see there. So I think I'd recommend just taking it onto your finger and then stippling it out. And a little on the chin. Underneath the eyebrows as well, maybe a bit of inner corner or not. Okay, so that's quite a subtle look. Okay, so my camera just died for some reason again, and I'm losing light, so this is going fantastic. I don't really remember where I was. I think I was at the highlighter, but look at that effect. If you're looking for something that is very natural on the skin, also a bit glossy, it will stay a bit tacky. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I think I would use this on an everyday basis if I'm just going for like all creams. I don't even feel like with a blush I'm really in need of any shape or contour, so I'm just gonna leave that out because I had a contour, the Wonder Stick by NYX, right here if I felt the need to add a bit of shape to the face, but I think I'm just gonna stick with all Hema products. Next, I think we're gonna go in for eyebrows. This is the Brow Wonder Fill and Define Pencil. I got the shade number 2, Ash, which I'm hoping will match my brows. The thing I find a bit disturbing about this is the fact that it has like a little, the artiste face brushes, that's what they look like, a pedal brush. Hema also sells them in the bigger shapes for around the face. I've never really been a fan of those, so I didn't really bother to pick them up, but I'm sure there must be some bloggers, reviewers out there who can compare the two to one another if you're interested in that. No spoolie. I'm gonna see how that works out, so I'm just gonna try and do my brows the way I would usually, so just brush them up. Okay, it's not too bad. Not even sure if I'm supposed to like blend it with this or just brush them up. I'm just gonna brush them up. This has like the triangular shape like the Hourglass brow pencil does, for example. I prefer like a slant one, a thinner one, to make a more exact shape of my brows, but I'm just gonna use the sharp end of this and see how it works out. Okay, so far I think the color is fine for me. Okay, so this works out pretty nicely, I've got to say. Yeah, I kind of like that. God, so far all of these products are really surprising me. It's so nice. Okay, and this is like, you know, for a vegan, cruelty-free, very widely available product, this is really nice. Also, because it's, I don't know what I paid for this. It can't be more than $5, which is like amazing. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave my brow at this because otherwise I'm just gonna go all precise with this. I didn't pick up or see a brow gel. I think I saw like a brow powder, but I am no fan of those. So I'm just gonna leave it like this and not use a brow gel either, to keep it all one brand look. And I'm gonna do my other eyebrow as well. Okay, so that is brows done as well. Moving on to the eyes. I got the eye cream in a tube. I think this is like a chromatic cream eyeshadow, which has a matte metallic effect and is supposed to be long lasting. I got it in the shade 03 Be Bright, which is I think like a creamy, coppery, pinkish shade. Okay, interesting color, interesting texture. I'm just gonna apply this with my fingers. Shade is lovely so far. I think it's a perfect blend between a copper and a champagne. Really great for, I think, any eye color, but especially for blue and green, because it makes my eyes pop really blue, which is what I like. I'm just going to take a little bit of that also underneath the eye, just for a little bit of definition. There we go. And just blend the edges a little bit with my finger. So I'm not using a brush for this either. This is so easy. This is also like easy makeup. Like anybody could do this. You don't really need a lot of tools with it. You could have even just, you know, used all of your fingers. I used a brush for my base, but you didn't have to. That's just preference mainly. Then I also brought a mascara. I got the 3D Effect Waterproof Mascara. It's quite big. I'm used to a bit smaller. I think this gives off quite a lot of product, but it has synthetic bristles, which I really do enjoy. Also, I'm not a big fan of waterproof makeup. I would really appreciate if this wasn't a waterproof formula. The other two mascaras really did not look like they were up my alley. The brush was really tapered on one, and the other one was really skinny, which would just load a lot of product on your lashes, and that wouldn't really work for me. So what I'm going to do first is curl my lashes with my eyelash curlers to really help get that lift and curl in. So now I am just going to go in with this mascara. That is actually separating my lashes beautifully. Hello, can we see? God damn, I love this. Trying some on the lower lashes as well. Oh yeah. Well, there we go. This is what always happens to me when I put on mascara on my lower lashes. I just smudge everything and then I'll just smudge it into a line and it looks like I put a little bit of darker eyeliner underneath my eyes to just really camouflage the fact that I just smudged my entire mascara underneath my eyes. Okay, so I am really surprised by this actually. I thought I was going to hate this, but no, I actually really like it. Okay, so for bottom lashes, not so much, but I can live with that. I can really live with that. Okay, so we have 2 more products to go. I have the Ink Up tattoo stamps. I got the star shape and I got the heart shape, and I'm debating which one I'm going to use, because I was thinking of plopping it like right underneath the eye. I think the star shape would be really nice for that, so I think I'm going to do that. That's a bit of a fail, but we're just gonna work our way around it. I think they're just more for around the face and really on the eyes, but I just really like the effect that these give. Okay, will leave me with just one more product. I got the face gloss in a tube. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this as a lip gloss because I'm not really into face gloss. I think it's sticky and weird, so I think I'm just gonna plop this on my lips. Okay, it's really soft. It's a really soft gloss. Okay, this underneath my eyes, I'm going to clean that up, then come back because I really don't like the way the under eyes worked out and I really want to finish with a nice look, so I'm going to be back in just a second. So I wiped away the star stamp underneath my eyes, or at least I tried to. You can maybe still see that there's a little bit of a shadow underneath my eyes from where it still was. That stuff is quite potent. Look, even on my hand, I tried wiping it off with an oil-based cleanser, and they weren't lying when they said tattoo. So I decided to just do a little heart right on my cheek as a compensation for not putting it underneath the eyes. So you have both seen the star and the heart right now. Okay, so this is a finished look using only Hema before anything else products. I am really surprised about this. I didn't really think it would be this good. I thought that it would be nice. I thought it would be like nice products to have or to add on to, like, you know, your budget list, but I didn't really think there would be, yeah, this nice. I mean, I'm really surprised. My winner, my absolute winner is the skin tint. It made my skin look amazing. I think it's the perfect shade for me, for starters. Okay, one comment I need to make. Hey Matt, if you're watching this, you're a shade range girl. Like, it's 6 shades, 1 deep shade. You had all of the pluses. You had all of the pluses with the vegan, with the cruelty-free, with the concept, with the packaging, with the fact that it works on my face, but your shade range, please expand your shade range. Thank you very much. Apart from the fact that I think that's my only comment really I have on the base, really. It makes the skin look and feel satiny. It looks to me like real skin. It worked really well on my patches. It didn't cling to anything. The concealer also, it blended great. I loved it. Blush, I think they're better products, but I mean for the buck, whatever. Highlight, yeah. Go girl, this is really nice as a subtle highlighter. Cream eyeshadow base, it has not creased on me yet. Usually everything creases on me when I don't wear a base, so I really like that. Mascara, yes girl, apart from the fact that I don't like waterproof mascara. It gave length, it gave curl, it gave everything that I wanted in mascara. Just not for the bottom lashes. Side note, for me, not for the bottom lashes. The tattoo stamp, yeah, a bitch to get off, but it looks nice. It's a fun addition for a couple of bucks. If you can't get your hands on like the Milk Makeup True ones, this is a nice dupe. And the gloss, yeah, I like it, but it's nothing special really. Maybe if you use it as a face gloss, I'm not a fan of that, but maybe if you use it as a face gloss and you're familiar with that kind of stuff, maybe to make like a glossy lid or something, that could be nice. So I think I'm gonna play around with that a little more to see what that does. Oh, the brows, I forgot the brows. Yeah, I think the pencil is a nice shade, right shade, only the brush on the end, I'm not sure, but it did a great job and I'm definitely going to continue using that because it's a good brow pencil. Okay, so that concludes my Hema Before Anything Else collection review. I'm really surprised at how this went. If you're trying anything of this out, please make sure to let me know. If you have any recommendations from the line that I haven't tested, please let them know in the comments down below. Please give it a like, please subscribe. I hope to make more content very soon. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye!